Hello YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with another Minecraft video. Today, we're at episode, what is it now? 42 of EasyGoing Survival? So yeah guys, we are making progress on the episodes, and yeah, so if you follow my channel, or if you're new, I'm going to tell you guys anyways, even if you didn't see this video. So this video is coming out for you a week. I'm recording this a week in advance. I'm on that good of a schedule right now. But yeah, we're moving to a fixed schedule. I'm just saying this at the beginning for anyone who won't stay till the end. So on Tuesdays we'll have typically a tips and tricks video, but also just a miscellaneous video. Occasionally we'll just do something fun, something casual. Uh, change up. Maybe I'll do my opinion on something in the land of Minecraft news. But yeah, basically that day is gonna be tips and tricks and/or another type of video, mainly tips and tricks though. Fridays will always be an episode of Easygoing Survival, and then Sundays will always be a redstone video. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be moving to a fixed schedule. That's my goal for this year. My goal of my first year of YouTube was to consistently make videos and improve the quality of them, which I have to say I have over the year. It's not where I want it to be yet, but I think we did a decent job in terms of that. Anyway, which farm is working hard? We're working very hard, indeed. Okay, so yeah, basically last time I was on this world was a few days ago. I AFK'd at the witch farm overnight. As you can see, I also AFK'd at the gold farm the night before that. So yeah, we've been making use of all our farms on this world. But yeah, guys, look forward to that fixed schedule. That's my goal for this year. So now you guys can expect hopefully consistent content from me. I want to bring the redstone videos back for sure. That is something I definitely want to do. So we're quickly going to head back on over here as I explain the plans for this video. So as you guys know, a few episodes ago, we built the auto brewery. I stated that the next episode, I'd be building an AFK Netherwart farm. Well, guys, I've been putting that off for a really long time. I just haven't designed it. I tried to design it once, it failed, and then I just designed it a few weeks ago and never really finished. And yeah, this weekend is gonna be different. We're gonna build it this weekend, I think, and it should be a lot of fun. But you guys probably did guess, I'm not finished designing it yet. Um, but yeah, real quick, touching on something we did in the last episode. We're gonna head back up to the gold farm. As you guys know, this is where we're working for the past two episodes. That's a weird glitch. So as you guys know, in the last episode, which hasn't even released yet for me yet, we worked on this thing where we essentially built the auto crafters and things like that. And there's just a few issues with it at the moment. So issue number one is this hopper's under this hopper, which would pulled out all the coal. Issue number two is we didn't sort out feathers or raw chicken, so eventually feathers back this thing up. The chicken would be cooked, but I'd rather it not be taking away from gold production because we really don't need the food. So we have to sort out those at some point up in that line. Right here. So those are the main issues that are actually affecting the functionality. Another thing that's more of a nuisance is we just need to build a wall of glass coming up like this, just to prevent the drops from flying around, and also put a layer of glass on top of those chests. But otherwise, this farm is working great. We've produced tons of gold. So yeah. So we're going to add another farm to the mix. I'm loving these technical episodes. Plus, I'm actually able to then do a redstone tutorial on this farm. Even though it's probably not the best out there, I think it's a cheap one. It's pretty easy to build. So yeah, I think you guys will really like my design for this. But yeah, sorry for this lengthy start to the episode, guys. I hope I kept it as concise as possible. One last thing. Yeah, we're doing pretty well in gold, for sure. Okay, guys, I'm going to get into it. Go finish the designing process, meet you on the redstone testing world, and next time we log into this world, we'll be down here, well, ready to build, because this is where we're going to build it. See you guys. See you in just one moment. I almost got that cow. Almost got him. Okay, guys, we're back on the redstone testing world, and after about an hour, I finished up the design. So as you can see, it's quite complicated. So I made a couple design choices I know some people might not agree with. That is one thing being the clock. The clock is actually a dropper clock, which Obviously, you need to fill up with items, any item you want, by the way, in case you're wondering. Because it's just hard to make a fit. At first, I was going to do it every day cycle, so once every 20 minutes. But in reality, it's really every 12.5 minutes, I would give or take. But 3.5 times 4. It's more like, yeah, it's like 14 minutes. And then I would like maybe 2, but that's 10 minutes. So that's not that efficient. So I settled for 15 minutes, which this clock does. So essentially, it spits out an item. After it despawns, this will spit out an item. Once that despawns, this will spit out an item, and it'll keep going in this cycle. And this one right here will be powered every 15 minutes. Go into a monostable comparator pulse extender, which will release you from this after it harvests everything. Which is actually, so once you leave it, that's when it harvests everything. In case you were wondering how that worked. But yeah, now I just totally kind of destroyed everything. Yeah, as you can see, I keep doing that. You don't want to always do that, to be honest. So there we go. Yeah, so this is the farm. Minecart hoppers underneath. Pretty complicated, hard to explain. I'll have to sort of touch up my knowledge of this farm by the time the tutorial comes around. But all in all, it's a pretty great farm, and I'm pretty happy with it. So just keep on going. We gotta place all these nether warts back now. So I'm gonna do a quick test of the system because I haven't actually tested it, but I'm like 95% sure it's gonna work, guys. So don't you guys worry. That is an issue of those. Didn't realize that many would collect. Okay, maybe that's something we can try to solve at some point. I did just power it like several times though. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick test of systems, guys. Make sure this thing's working nice and good. And yeah, I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, guys, so we're back. Just checking my settings real quick. So yeah, we had a bit of a successful, well, actually not so successful session, but it's working. All the redstone works. So yeah, the reason why it wasn't successful is because the first time I was pretty tired. I didn't check to make sure it was aiming correctly, so it wasn't aiming at all. But I was going around in the circle, and I was fine. Second, the other issue we had was my little right quick trick thing stopped working. So I just had to make sure I put a weight on my mouse next time I AFK, something like that. But it should work. All the redstone works just fine. So I think we'll be okay to build this on our world. Worst case scenario, we just go build like a manual one somewhere else. But I do think this will work. So yeah, let's get started. So this is going to be a pretty extensive project. I already have a couple of shulker boxes prepared. As in tons of soul sand. And yeah, we'll basically just need a bunch of stone bricks and stuff. It shouldn't be anything too difficult, to be honest. Make sure I have all the soul sand things. Okay, should in theory have everything. Let's grab a couple more shulker boxes. Which ones are empty? These 3. Okay, so we're just gonna get basically a ton of stone bricks. We're gonna need more than this. This is not gonna be a pretty build. This is like the ugly part of the base. So yeah, keep that in mind when judging my building abilities. Grab some more right there. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna get some ice as well. So let's grab some of that. So I'll grab a couple stacks. Nothing too crazy. We'll even grab the water, quite frankly. Or the ice, regular ice as well. There we go. We'll need. That's pretty much it. I think we have we can use red stained glass. That would work, I guess, because we do have a shulker box full of that already. I guess that's it. I'm sure there'll be something, but we are working right next to our base. What kind of redstone supplies? We need lots of pistons. We're not gonna have enough of those, obviously. But yeah, this should work out quite nicely, hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna lay down the foundations of stuff. And yeah, I'll hop back on once I'm done with that. All right, guys, so we're back and we're down in this hole we dug out, probably like late July, to be honest. So was it late October now? Dang, it's like 3 months ago. That's a long time ago. Like the beginning of the school year always flies by for me, just because I have cross country. So I'm so busy during the week. The school weeks just go by fast, and plus this year has been fairly enjoyable. Fairly enjoyable. About a quarter of the way through it, actually. When this video releases is actually after the last day of my first quarter, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna tell you guys something real quick. I did something yesterday, or at least a week ago to you guys. Um, so with my cross country team, it's just the boys varsity left because the JV season ended, and the girl only one girl qualified for state, but our team qualified. We did really well at our regional meet, so that was really cool. So us and then that one girl, we did this thing. We've been kind of talking about doing it, kind of joking, but we actually executed this thing. So what we did is we bought 40 hot dogs, so 4 for each of us, and then we ran a lap around the track, which is a mile around the track, or about 1,600 meters, and we ate a hot dog every lap. No bun, just one hot dog. It was pretty fun. I did not run fast, but I wasn't really trying to, so it was a lot of fun. I just thought I'd tell you guys that just because it's something kind of funny that I did, kind of funny. But as you can see, as I've been running around on top of this, we have laid out 5 modules. So I'm gonna go for one more. I feel like that's a good decision to make. So yeah, we have 5 modules laid out. No redstone in besides the sticky pistons. Funny story, I accidentally placed the regular pistons first, and then I came back and then had to break all those and place sticky pistons. So that was a bit annoying, but it's fixed now. So what I'm going to do is make a little bit more progress, probably get the main redstone line-ins and probably the walls and stuff like that. And I'll be back in just one moment. Okay guys, we're back, and as you can see, there's a lot more glass in place and also, well, some redstone stuff. Now I'm getting a lag spike right now. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so we have actually finished, sort of locked in the farm right now. So we've entered in the main redstone lines that will unpower the pistons. We've also put in the path that we're going to take. So essentially we'll start around here and go out this way, come back, come back, come back, and eventually we'll come back to here. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't want to build a 6th module. I felt that would just be overkill. So we're just going to have this normal stream that takes us back, and that'll actually make collection easier for the nether wart as well. So that's a added bonus. Yeah, much easier, which would be great. Okay, so what we need to do now is put in some of this redstone. So I'm gonna start working on the clock and stuff. Um, getting that redstone in, and I'll be back once I've done that in just one moment. Okay, guys. So as you can see, most of the redstone is now in. So yeah, it's working well, extremely well. Interesting. Don't know how that happened, but how'd that get? That's kind of interesting. Okay, well, how somehow the repeaters got out of order. Somehow I moved the redstone around. But as you can see, the rails are in the redstone lines that have to go over here to keep these hockers unlocked or locked are in. The pressure plates are in that will power our rails to send our minecarts after we complete a cycle. So yeah, all in all, this thing is pretty much done. All we have left to do... Oh, and we have the tripwire system in. Gotta find a better way to get up here. So as you can see, when we leave this thing, when that thing will go down, the nether warts will harvest. So yeah, this thing's basically done now, working very well. So we have this system set up, which is the falling edge monostable circuit. This lever will prevent it from going off. For example, if we're in here and we got out, then it might harvest all of them. But if we're just in here normally, we can flick that lever, then get out. So we have to remember to always do that, or we'll have a annoying time running around and planting all the nether warts again, because I really don't want to do that. But now the only thing left to do is going to be, and that won't happen on a normal basis because it's flicking the leather too fast, is to do this system right here. So yeah, this is pretty basic. So we have to do the water streams and this system. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish the farm at this point in time, guys. So I'm gonna put in the timing circuit and the water and the ice and such. And yeah, I'll be back in just one moment. And by the way, I posted about this on Twitter, which if you're not following already, link is in the description, twitter.com/EasyGoingMC. But such creepy noises. I heard this one. Oh my god, it was really creepy. I've never heard it before. Then 5-10 minutes later, I hear another one that's I've never heard of before, and it's like a metal, like it's like stairs pounding down like a metal flight of stairs. So it was so creepy. Yeah, it said eerie noise. I have never heard those eerie noises before. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to the noises and placing in some water and redstone dust and things like that. So yeah, I'll see you right after I eat these carrots. Well, guys, the farm is finished, at least as well, far as I can tell, except for one last thing, and that will it fit? No. I know what you're thinking. Trust me. I know. I'm throwing away stuff. I don't care though. Don't care enough about it. Okay, so let's head on. Whoa, way too far. Over to here, and we'll do the last thing. I like feather falling a lot, by the way. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And boom. So it's done. Yes, finally. Um, I'm glad that project's over, to be honest. If I'm being real, guys, that was not an enjoyable project for me. I really did not want to do that. It just wasn't. It's not a very rewarding farm to build, just because it takes so much space, and there's only like a certain amount of like just the way I built it. It just wasn't very rewarding. Only thing left to do now is to put in the nether warts. I have that leather off. So yeah, let's just give this thing. So let's pretended that it it just harvested and we were let through. And yeah, I'm not gonna wait for that clock, obviously. Remember to take our Death Strider boots off, and yeah, we'll just go down the line. Sweet. I'm actually gonna do this manually though, cause screw waiting around. So it should work. It's even better than the one we built in our creative world. Actually, I made a few optimizations with the redstone. I just had more room to build. I was pretty tired while building the creative world one, so this one went really smoothly, I gotta say, and I'm very happy with the result. So, guys, something about my life is good news for the channel. Well, I'm still moving towards a fixed schedule, but I have one more week of cross. Well, I have a few more weeks actually. I take that back, but it's a few more weeks of like laid back stuff. Because I'm just running a race with a few other kids. It's not within the realm of like the high school. It's high school, but it's not. Like it's not like a it's hard to explain. Basically, it's called Nike Cross. If you're a runner, then you might know what it is. But yeah, too hard to explain. But that's almost over. After that, I have 3 weeks off from running, believe it or not. So that's really good. I can't wait for that, to be honest, at this point in time. Um, Farthermore, just making sure I planted all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I know I planted that one. Alright, well, I guess he found out an issue with the farm. So we'll have to fix that in just 1 second. But yeah, after that I have a few weeks off, and practice doesn't start for winter track until January, and that's only part of the week too. So yeah, I'll be a little less busy pretty shortly. So yeah, it should be pretty good going. So I'm going to fix that issue with the minecarts, guys, and I'll be back, well, in just 1 second after we test out the farm, I guess. Which probably won't be for several hours, because probably going to go play some more Hypixel. That slime mode that they just released is flippin' awesome. I gotta say, that is such a fun mode to play on. And I might do a live stream as well, maybe. probably will play some of that slime stuff. It's a really fun game. I really want to do a video on it, but I have a feeling people will unsubscribe to me if they see see me playing a mini game. So I'm gonna stick with the redstone and other stuff. So guys, I'll fix the issues, do a quick test, and be right back. Alright guys, that's gonna conclude episode 42 today. A couple notes. First things first, this thing isn't exactly working yet. Second, I fixed this because this was picking up the drop. So that's one only change I've made. I think I know the issue. So it takes about 14 minutes on average for another wart to grow. And if you think about it, we're going through this entire thing. And this clock is still running at that point in time. So most of the nether warts aren't having enough time to grow. So the best solution to that is just to fix the timing system. I'll quickly just turn that thing off. So the best solution is going to be to, well, I think that works, I guess, is going to be just to switch this to the daylight center. So we'll do that at some point. But this farm it should work. I hope it will work, because if not, we wasted our time. Dang, I've never done that before. So yeah, that's the only unfortunate thing. It's currently not working, but we should be able to fix it. We're gonna have an episode coming up fairly soon where we just go and fix all the farms. We have to fix something at the gold farm. Gotta fix these things and put a lightning roof over it, and then we also gotta fix the AFK Netherwart farm. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do the next episode, but it should be pretty fun. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit a like and please subscribe. I'm glad to be getting on that fixed schedule. That's really sick. So yeah, if you're enjoying that or will enjoy it, because this is the second video on that schedule, well, make sure to leave a like. But other than that, guys, I hope you have an easygoing day, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.